We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Kansas City Chiefs. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go from Arrowhead. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're...
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked up by Clark Phillips.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Another run here for Robinson. And only managed to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Atlanta.
14. 1st down, Falcons.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Flush to his right, taking off, and he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down. On the give, it's Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here is Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That run taken in by London. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. And he's in. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Falcons. His 4th TD grab of the season. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
15.
On first down, it's Mahomes. That's complete to Royals.
Bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's second down and 4. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 1. Here's Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
At the 15-yard line, a 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Second and 7.
15, yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Forced out wide. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. That one is complete, and he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this first down. And that's exactly what happened.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. You're going to go play action with Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll run with Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing now, Penix on first down. That's caught right side. It's London. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Atlanta.
To throw is Penix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta. That his first touchdown this year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons move out on top 14-0. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, KC.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Hey, rip it.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
At their own 1-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. But slant into the hands of Mooney. It'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Room to run at the 30. Past midfield. And he is finally taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. It's a gain of 43 yards. Now the lefty Penix on first down. Open man downfield, that's London. And he will get into the end zone. Straight London. Touchdown, Falcons. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. Rice open. He's got it. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Second down, they need 3.
Hey, 15. Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And third down coming up.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Chiefs are on the board just before halftime. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Devontae Turpin on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
For the left side, he gets back to Mooney. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Third down, 3 to go. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. To throw again, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Again, it's Penix. Rolling right. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go. Hogan 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Penix. He's got that complete to Turpin.
Complete to number 84. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
A 49-yard attempt.
Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Harrison
one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Plant. It's Penix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. It's second down. Here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up third down.
It's going to be third. They need one. To the right. That's Pitts. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Throw on the run is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. We'll go play action now with Penix. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Penix now going to keep it on the zone read. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Good blocking, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. His second rushing touchdown of the year. On is Coop for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
31, Chiefs 3. Young Wei Koo to kick
So
off
out
for
is
Atlanta.
Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This will be returned from the 6. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow.
On first down, it's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 2. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
City Chiefs.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Yellow. Let's go, little lady.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Yellow. Yellow. On the water, right?
On third down, Mahomes. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowski, to punt. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 26-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Robinson hit. He's lost the ball. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Brings up second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
On play action, Penix. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
60 Maverick. Go.
On third down, Penix. He will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Forced out left. Now he'll run it, and he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
And the Falcons first down.
Let's go now.
London brought in motion.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Get up.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. This one is caught by Turpin, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Second and 6 at the 15-yard line.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It is 2nd and 6. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And the Falcons have a 1st and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
And goal at the 8-yard line.
Liking 18.
The slot man in motion right. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable?
And he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25, so right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Big play for KC. 32 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. And that is incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And now it's 4th down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons get on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Hey, 15, 15, 15. Yellow.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. A.J. Terrell, the former first-round pick, getting in there on the corner blitz.
Wisnowski in punt formation.
To return, it is Turpin. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
At the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. They'll go again with Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Giamatti on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
2nd down and 8.
21-yard line.
70 Lions.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.